queens, kings, and human beings. It's Empress K, and I'm here with a hair video. If you'd like to see how I got this look, stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is what I
got from the store, or the beauty supply store. This black, and it kind of goes into the blonde. I think I'm going to start out the knotless braids with these, and then I'm going to mix these two 27s. They're two different, like, distributors. This one's X-Pression, and then this one is Shake and Go FreeTress. This is Outre, I don't know. But, I'll mix these two. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm going to bring my ring light in a little closer and bring the color up a little bit. But that's the first color. And then the second one, you see, like, they're like two different colors. This one is darker than this one. I don't know. This one has like more of a shine, and this one is like more dull. I don't know how to say it, but I like them. I'll mix them together and make like my own blend. And then I'm just going to start out my braids with this color so that it can blend more into the root, because I don't want it to just start out blonde or whatever this color is. I also got these combs. There's some extra combs for parting, and then this jam I'm gonna use. We're gonna see how this goes with this. Alright guys, so altogether I spent $31.88, and I got these little razors as well. So I'm gonna start making my blend. I pulled 2 of the 3 little braiding hair bundles off of the thing to pre-blend. That's how much hair I thought I would need, but I really and truly only used probably like 3 out of the 6 that I had together of the 27, because I was also using that other hair, the brown that went into the blonde. And guys, what I'm pretty much going to do is just be mixing the hair. I really don't have a method for this. This is just how I felt the hair should be blended. It's pretty much the same color. It's just one is a little bit darker. So, I mean, really and truly it didn't need to be blended, but I felt it needed to be blended. Expressions and 2 of these FreeTress. So the FreeTress is thicker, way thicker. Like, yeah, this might be silkier, the Expression, but this FreeTress, right, you can tell, like, this is 2 of those, this is 2 of those. Okay, so this is more expensive than this though. This was $7.99, this was $5.99. So alright, I'm gonna let them pass. And these are both 27s. So the FreeTress was 28 inches, and the Expression, the Outre is 52 inches, but I think that's from like the whole thing, if you know what I mean. Alright, so I'm not gonna... Alright, so now I'm gonna start blending. I'm pretty much taking that big bundle that I just had, and I'm breaking it into 4. Then I'll take that 4 and break each of them up into 2, so I'll have 8. I laid the first 4 and I laid 4 more, the other 4 on top of the first 4. Okay, so I got 4, okay? And I'm gonna take this. So this is like, this is pretty much the Expression and the FreeTress. I don't know any other way to do this but than to do it like this. I don't want to brush it because I feel like that's just gonna mess it up. So I'm gonna blend it like this, by just pulling it apart and putting it back together. And hope for the best. They're both 27s. I don't know. I could have kept it like that, but what the problem was that Expression, the Outre Expression, Outre, however you want to say it, it is silkier than the FreeTress. Okay, so that's that. This is your hair. Okay, this is it. Alright. Like I said, when I get home from work, I'm gonna start working on this, finish picking out my hair, wash my hair, and start working on it. Alright. So this is going to be my starter hair. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like black and it goes to brown.
for me. That's what's doing it for me. The freaking roots. Okay. Alright guys, so I took down my hair, I washed my hair, I conditioned my hair, and now I am parting my hair for the braids. I want this hairstyle to be different than the other hairstyles that I've been doing. I've been doing this for about 6 months now, just the knotless braids. I haven't been wearing my natural hair out. I've been just wearing the braids, and I try to switch it up every time I do it. This time I'm gonna make them thicker, a lot thicker, bigger parts, bigger braids, and I'm going to kind of braid to the scalp for my part. You guys will see when I do it, but I am doing the bigger parts in the bigger braids this time. In previous times I do them smaller. I've done them medium. The colors have been all over the place. I've done red, blonde before, but this is my first time doing them a little bit bigger. So I just dried my hair. I haven't put any product on my hair. I'm just parting my hair and twisting where the part is, as you can see. Just twisting and parting, no product on my hair yet. It's like 11 or 12 o'clock at night at this point. So this is how I'm going to let my hair dry overnight. And then in the morning when I wake up, I'll start on my braids. I'm doing a side part. So the ones on the right side of my head are going to be a little bit thicker after this row, so that I can braid to the scalp and then feed in the hair. Because I don't know how to feed it in while braiding to the scalp. But we're going to see how it turns out. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys my previous hairstyles, my previous knotless braids. This one was like the first time I ever did it. I curled the ends. They were small. And this one is like the third or maybe the second time I did them. This is like the fourth time I did them. I did like all red. I think it was like red and black. Like I started off with black and then went into the red, but they were pretty much red. They weren't that long either. Usually I do them pretty long, but that time it wasn't that long. So I am finishing up these twists. The parts are a lot bigger, as you can see. So I'm going to show you guys like the 5th or 6th time that I did my knotless braids, and the last time I did my knotless braids. And that's the last time, and now we're getting right into the braids, guys. You're going to see me put the hair in my mouth as I feed it in. Don't mind me, okay? This is just my method and how I do it. Keep your comments to yourself. So I put jam on all sides of the part. I either blend it with my fingers or I blend it with a brush, and I'll just comb through my hair so that it's as detangled as possible. I'll braid my hair down about 3 times, and I just start adding in the hair. Braid down, just keep braiding down. Keep braiding. Alright, I'm adding some jam to my braids as I'm braiding down. That's what keeps the hair from frizzing. It's what keeps everything neat and just put together. You continuously add the jam as you're braiding. Some people, it might curl your hair up a little bit. If it does, just use less jam. Okay, but it does help with the neatness and it helps with the tucking of your hair. This was my first time using the Shine and Jam conditioning gel, the extra hold, the yellow one with the honey extract. It was my first time using it. Usually, I use the Murray's hairdresser, the like pomade in that little orange can. But I really did like the gem this time. I don't know, it did make everything look a lot neater. A lot neater. Again, guys, you just put your jam around your part. Use your brush, use your finger, whatever. You start braiding and you feed in the hair. Alright, so as I get to this part, I am braiding to the scalp and then I'm feeding in the hair because I don't know how to feed in the hair while I'm braiding to the scalp. One step at a time, guys. So I'm braiding to the scalp. Do 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 do. Braid, braid, braid. And then once I run out of hair, that's when I add in more hair. And add in more hair to make it thicker. If you want it to be longer, braid down a little bit more and then add in your hair. Just gradually add in hair, guys. One more time, we are going to braid to the scalp. Just braid, braid, braid until you run out of hair. Once you run out of hair, we're going to add in our hair. I'm using this really blonde hair to show you guys. You just continue adding. I add one and then I add another to the, because you're parting your hair into 3 different sections as you're braiding. So you'll have one section that doesn't have any hair. That's what you add your next feed in part to. And as you're braiding down, you'll feel what parts are too thin, what parts are too thick, and you just continue adding in hair, guys. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to dip my hair into this hot water. Guys, it is extremely hot. Okay, you will boil the water and then you will dip the hair into the water. What this is going to help with is going to help seal those in so that your braids don't come apart. And it's also going to help with that stiffness. If the braids are going to be stiff because they're so thick. Even if they weren't thick, they would still be a little bit stiff. But it just helps with the stiffness, makes it a little bit more flowy, makes it, I love them. They look pretty good. They're pretty much down to my butt. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys.